Hi guys, welcome back. It's Christy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with the collective reading for twin flames, star seeds, light workers, indigos, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella. Earth angels, let me know your thoughts in the comment section and how this is resonating with you on an individual level. Okay, it's all about people helping people. To all of the many new subscribers who have followed me recently, I'm sending you love and light. To all of you who have been following me on my journey thus far, I'm sending you big hugs and kisses. There are so many changes coming up, and I will share with you as those changes take place. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can. If not, no biggie. Subscribing to the channel is the same form as an energy exchange donation, or follow me on Instagram at Christy the Crystal Indigo. Do not forget, the energy is still gaining momentum, so check out the website. There are crystal packs there, whether for moon manifestation, air of abundance, twin flame, chakra alignment, spirituals. Go check it out. Whether my Etsy shop, that's Chrissy Crystal Indigo, or the website www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. So let's dive into the reading. So as a collective, the first card coming out, we have the Wheel of Fortune, 10. So 10 is very significant. This talks about completion, and this also talks about the wheel turning in your favor. So however this play out, whatever decision you decide to make, however you decide to move, everything is going to end up exactly how it should be. So you don't need to worry. Just trust and really focus on your movement forward. Trust the plan, trust the process. So this is beautiful. And again, 10 is very significant. 10-10, you may have been seeing 10-10 a lot. And again, 10 talks about completion, okay? The next card out, we have the Two of Cups. So remember the Lionsgate portal. This is Leo's energy. We're still wrapping up from the Lionsgate portal, but here in the After Tarot, there's no room in the middle of the two where a third party can intervene or a karmic partner can intervene. You also have spirit guides really supporting your connection, really helping you and trying to really push and nudge at your divine counterpart for them to allow to see what this connection is all about. So when I set the intent, I set the intent for the collective, regardless of what twin flame wave you are on. There are several different waves: first wave, second wave, third wave. I set it for the collective, and so this is the energy that's coming through. You know, divine is really supporting our connection, and of course, you know, there are things that come into play where people have free will, and there are also things where divine really takes over because things are fated. They're supposed to end up exactly the way that divine has destined for it to end up. We can't, you know, take that out of our contracts. And again, we are being supported by our ancestors, spirit guides, really helping, really guide this connection along. And you see how they hold on to each other so tight. So this is definitely for the collective that are in separation and who have been away from their divine counterparts, or who have recently, you know, had, you know, a tower moment with their divine counterpart. This is the energy, like, regardless of what you're seeing on a 3D and the heart level, at the soul level, they are missing you really, really, really badly. And so again, I always try to push for you to respond with love. So make your amends. You know, at the end of the day, just let love in and continue on your journey. You can forgive your divine counterpart. You can, you know, open your heart up and say how you feel. But again, your self-love, move forward on your journey, and what will be, right? The next card out, we have the Three of Swords. So this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy with the Two of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the water element. So with 3, I think about Ascended Masters. And with this, your heart is about to be mended. It's about to be patched right back up. With the swords down, there isn't any communication. When the swords are up, there is communication. But right now, there can't be any communication because healing needs to take place. So there may be minimum to no communication, but know that your heart is being mended and that spirit, source, divine God is really supporting your connection right now. The overall energy, we have the Ace of Cups. So the initial W, the initial M could resonate with you, but this talks about your cup runneth over, and Spirit is blessing you, Divine God, Source Spirit is really giving you something in regards to the matters of the heart. So know that your heart will be mended. Know that Spirit will take care of your heart. Know that what's coming in is going to be pure, true, authentic, right? So look at the energy of the card and tell me you do not feel that energy. Like it's on the way, guys. So really do the work on yourself. I know you guys are like, oh my God, how much work do I have to do? Just put yourself at the forefront of your priorities right now and know that what's to come, what's to be, will be. All right. I know easier said than done, right? So we're going to dive into the cards that wanted to show themselves. So the first card, 3 again. So again, call on your Ascended Masters 5D and above to get that support that you need during this time, because they are, you know, available. They are listening and they are around your energy field. So with the 3 of Pentacles, this talks about, you know, you being a business owner or your divine counterpart being a business owner, and they're watching people work for them, right? And so this isn't talking about a third party situation. This talks about you elevating yourself, you finally stepping out into the world and following your life path and purpose. This is what the energy is for the both. All right. The next card is 7. 7 in angel number, 7 in numerology. Look that up. But with 7, and then this being the Chariot, it talks about movement forward. So you're moving forward towards your life path and purpose, towards what you're destined to do in this life, towards what your calling is. Again, a lot of divine masculines also may be taking the step and really, you know, facing their fears and moving forward to communicate with you. Over the next, you know, few days, you guys let me know how this resonates. Did you hear from your divine counterpart? Did they show up in the 5D? Did they show up in the 3D? All right. The next card is the Fool. So we have, you know, our divine counterparts, whether feminine or masculine, like we're on this journey, we're awakening, we're ascending, and we're really taking a leap of faith and putting all of our trust into Spirit, Source, Divine, God, Spirit. This is how we're seeing ourselves. We're really stepping out on faith. All right. The next card out, we have 9. 9 talks about endings, the Hermit. So a lot of us have gone into solitude. We're not speaking, we're not communicating because we're too busy, you know, receiving light codes, downloads, going through our ascension process, and we're being guided by, you know, Spirit, Source, Divine, God. So know that you're being led, you're being guided, and I ask you to, you know, pull back your energy. You know, if you're always in your divine counterpart's energy, how can they miss you? How can they know what it feels like to be without you? Now let your energy flow to them in an authentic way. I mean, some of you guys do have the gift to heal, and you have spiritual gifts. So don't continue to send healing every single day because your divine masculine feels this. And if they are not open to, you know, their gifts, they'll feel awkward, right? And so they'll really push back because they don't understand why are you all in their energy, and they're trying to focus on other things. So that's why I say when you feel the need that they need healing, that they need your light, then you send it. But don't do it every single day because this can really, you know, mess with the divine masculine's mental and emotional level, right? All right. So let's dive into the Twin Flame Oracle deck. For divine masculine, we have big dreams, right? And so this is what they're focused on, like the dreams they have. They may feel like the full moon had some, you know, something to do with it, like really realizing what it is that they needed to do or wanted to do, right? We have self-worth. So they're really seeing that they're worth something, that, you know, they can be the divine masculine that you would like them to be, or even better. And they know that they have been selling themselves short by doing low vibrational things. So now they're realizing their self-worth and knowing that everyone doesn't need access to them just because they can, right? And so for some of your divine counterparts, they may be really attractive, really beautiful, and, you know, don't have any issues with anyone trying to talk to them or them trying to talk to somebody else. But now they're realizing their self-worth, and they know they need to hold themselves to a higher standard, and you brought this change into them, divine feminine. conclusions. So with this, divine masculine isn't lost in a sauce by far. Divine masculine knows that in some form or fashion, you, divine feminine, have really come into their lives and changed their lives, really allowed them to see things from a different perspective, regardless if they admitted it or not, and really are starting to see the things that you have communicated to them, and they're getting that conclusion. And I say that because after that comes out the divine masculine. So they know on, different levels that this is a twin flame connection, that this is a divine connection, that you are in their lives for a reason. For those of them who don't understand what a twin flame is, they're thinking of you as their soulmate, all right? But this is your divine masculine. For divine feminine, first card out, we have karmic partners. So with this energy, you may be feeling like your divine masculine is still stuck in karmic situations. How come you can't be put to the forefront of their thoughts, of their feelings, of their emotions, of their heart? And so with the full moon here, with this next full moon coming up, you're probably going to come into some realizations, either that it was all in your head, or in fact, they did have situations that they weren't finished with. All right. And so only you know how this resonates. But with the full moon coming in September, I believe, you will get the clarity that you need, all right? Whether vision, whether from the mouth of the divine masculine himself. The next card out, we have lessons. So this always comes out for divine feminine, like you're getting your light codes, your downloads, you're going through your ascension process, you're communicating with spirit. Spirit is definitely guiding you and supporting you. And you also are understanding those karmic cycles that have continued to play over and over and over again. And you're trying to, work through that so you are not repeating those cycles. So you're, again, letting go, letting God, releasing what no longer serves you. All right. And what do we talk about? Ascending. And so you're ascending even higher. Remember, you are the leader, the divine masculine follows. And so you're still going through your ascension process. You're still understanding your gifts and the gifts that are coming to you after, you've mastered the other ones. So you are ascending, and this is beautiful. Stuck. So a lot of the divine feminines feel like, I want to move on, I want to let this go, but I feel like I can't let my divine counterpart be alone, or leave them, or turn my light off of them because something's going to happen to them. Trust and know that spirit will support, spirit will guide. So get out of this stuck energy, move forward, choose love, respond with love, and continue to vibrate high, regardless of what your divine counterpart is doing, regardless of what they've said. Know that the true answer or of what they feel, or a true response of what they feel, lies in your soul. They've communicated it to you on the 5D, and you can comment below how many of you have seen your divine counterpart show up in your visions, in your dreams, and they've clearly communicated that you are the one, that you are their love, right? I can attest to that. And it's very frustrating when you wake up and you don't see that in your reality. But what you have to do is shift that. Only focus on the things that are working, that brings you light, that brings you love. And that's what's going to continue to, raise your vibration. Do not lower your vibration for anyone, all right? So we're going to go into the overall energy. We have reinvention, and this is one of the cards that wanted to show itself as well. So you guys are going through a reinvention. You're reinventing yourself. You guys are business owners now. You guys are really stepping out into your life path and purpose. You guys are really changing the way that you react and respond to others, as well as your divine counterpart. All right. So let's dive into the cards that wanted to show themselves. We have barrier. All right. So for some of you, you feel like there's still blocks. You still haven't got through all the way to your divine counterpart. We have dark night of the soul. And so a lot of your divine counterparts are going through the dark night of the soul. They can't shake it. They don't understand it. They're really trying to make it through day by day by day. And some of them have even thought about contacting you to, help them understand, because they know in a sense, on an intuitive level, that you may be able to help them understand and make sense out of all of this, right? Because divine feminine, you've already had your first awakening, went through your dark night of the soul, for those who are resonating with this. The next card out, we have solitude. And so that's what you know, some of you are choosing to do. Just be in solitude. Enjoy your own peace. Enjoy your own life. Enjoy your own adventures. Take care of you. Self-love, right? And then we have compromise. So for some of you in the collective, you guys are going to come to a compromise on how to be able to, you know, get through your connection, work through your connection. You're going to be able to sit there and actively communicate what works best for your connection. And at the end of the day, this is all being, you know, transpired through spirit. You know, like spirit really, you know, I laugh sometimes. I'm like, oh, you think it's cute right there, right? So when you unexpectedly talk to your divine counterpart, when you unexpectedly pop into your divine counterpart, whether you're out and you're just walking or whatever it is, and you just happen to see them, spirit knows what spirit knows. And again, for some of you on the collective, in your contract, it's not meant for you to be cut away from your divine masculine. There's something there that's fated. It's destined, all right? So only you will know who this resonates with. Talk to spirit, talk to divine, talk to source, and you will be guided into what, you know, your connection really is for. What is your purpose together, you know? And if you need to walk away, they will let you know, like, you know, walk away. Your divine counterpart needs to heal. Your divine counterpart needs to understand on his own or her own, etc. All right. So let's dive into the message of love oracles. First card out, warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. So when I saw this, immediately I thought about triggers, and we as divine feminines have been getting triggered a lot lately, right? And so work on your triggers, work on those little voices you hear in your head, learn to transmute that energy, because sometimes we're reacting to, you know, anxiety and entities that want to really get in the way of our connection and really not allow us to see us on our life path and purpose. Did you ever think of it that way? Right? The next card out is vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So it's saying you can be open with this person. If you feel like you can't communicate to your divine counterpart in the 3D, then really communicate with them in the 5D, right? So as you heal, as you go through your journey, you know, it's easier for you guys to talk to each other. It's easy for him or her to communicate to you. The next card out is play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Don't be so serious. Life is too short. Just laugh about it, let it go. Allow love to enter your connection, you know, and vibrate high. Like, that's what you should be focused on. Finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection. For a lot of the divine feminines, your divine counterpart have communicated to you that they can't give you what you require or deserve. And you're sitting there like, I don't need anything. I just want you. I know what our life path and purpose is destined for, what we're meant to, you know, be, what we can do, how we can be a power couple, change the world through our gifts. Divine feminine is not with the divine masculine because they buy them things, they take them out, they treat them like the most beautiful princess in the world, because that's so not the case. And we all know that isn't the case. So why are we there, divine feminine? Why haven't we walked away, divine feminine? Right? And we're saying this to our divine masculine because it has always and will always be unconditional love, whether right, wrong, or indifferent. Right? The next card, apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. All right, for some of you divine feminines, your divine masculine is hard as nails, so don't hold your breath. For others who divine masculines may have Pisces in their chart or water element in their chart, it may be easier for them to, you know, right their wrongs or admit that they made a mistake, right? Overall energy, put the computer away. Put away the computer. Working hard and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. So get off Instagram, get off Twitter, get off YouTube. Go out there and just really enjoy the moment with your divine counterpart that you are blessed with, right? So this is some beautiful messages. The cards that wanted to show themselves. We have awakening. It says both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformation. Isn't that the truth, right? We also have trust. It is safe to trust in this situation, all right? The next card we have is abundance. You've done the work, abundance flows to you now. right? That's a powerful affirmation. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So for a lot of the divine masculine and feminines who are in separation right now, haven't been communicating that much with their divine counterpart, this rejection was your divine protection, right? So something needed to clear away. And we have protected. You are safe and divinely guided. This is for the collective in general, okay? So let's dive into the Moonology spread. For divine masculine, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. And so with this card here, it also wanted to show itself. And so there is a method to the madness when it comes to our connection. It doesn't have to be so toxic. It doesn't have to be so heavy if we open up and respond with love. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So from all these lunar eclipses, all these solar eclipses, all these supermoons, everything that was happening on a galactic level, right? All of that is wrapping up. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So you see how now that we're moving into Virgo season, that the energy is getting a little bit lighter, right? For divine feminine, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. So with that new moon eclipse, divine feminine, you went through those eclipses. You got it rough, right? And you can comment below if this resonates with you. But Spirit was preparing you, getting you ready for what's to come, all right? And we have the overall message for the collective. Emotions are running high, super moon. And so emotions are running high. Like, you have your divine counterparts who are fearing they're about to lose their divine feminine for good. You have your divine feminine who's ready to walk away and just really ready to throw in the towel. I mean, emotions are all over the place. But remember, watch the Raise Your Vibe video. At the end, there's a healing that I did for the collective. You need to transmute your energy. And I know I need to work on that as well, because no one can test you like your divine counterpart. You go from 0 to 100 like that, right? A new start is coming, guys. Have faith. Have faith, all right? So we're using the Lightworker Oracle for divine masculine, number 2. Look up 2 in numerology, look up 2 in angel number. So it says second ray of wisdom. Second ray of wisdom. All right. And so this is the second card of the deck. Let's check this out. And so with, I got you guys. Okay. So with the second ray of wisdom, it says the second ray of wisdom is a consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand through the power of love and the light of ancient wisdom. The spiritual master known as the Buddha is with you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessing of this ray of light from the universe. Okay? This ray will help you focus your consciousness in your heart. It will bring to consciousness any unresolved matters of the heart for healing. This includes not only issues of relationship, but also any issues around trusting your heart to lead you. This ray will help heal your heart in a affirming and nurturing way. The challenge with this ray, given that it is so magnetic and attractive, is learning to discern and say no when you need to. All right? That's for divine masculine. Now, a lot of cards came out for divine feminine. First card out, we have number 5, karmic clearing. And that is what we're doing. 5 talks about changes. We are clearing the karma from our past lives and from our ancestral line. So with karmic clearing, it says you are fast outgrowing a level of consciousness to which you are attached particular wounds, issues, and struggles. As you outgrow that consciousness, these issues will release their grip on you. You are receiving divine notice that karmic clearing is taking place through a combination of your own efforts and spiritual grace from the heart of the divine. It is time for an old wound to be released once and for all. All right? So this is beautiful. The next card, 44. Wow. Wow. Angel number 44, numerology 44. 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. All right, so let's dive into that. Okay, so let's go into 44. All right. Wow, that's all I can say. So it says, when the gift of the seven ray enters your life, something new is being formed, something that will benefit your world. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes, resonating with high frequency violet light and the archangel Zachiel. The seventh ray also helps transmute energy from lower to higher frequency. It is a spiritual cleansing agent that allows the truth of the spiritual freedom, empowerment, and choice to be seen and felt, restoring hope and joy to the heart. Next card, Soul Child, 14, 1 and 4, 5. 5 talks about changes. Okay. So, with Soul Child, it says, rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense inner work, and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new self. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventurer enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. All right? The overall energy for the collective, number 6, fourth ray of harmony. Okay? So it says, the fourth ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. When the fourth ray of harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person, a new you. Initiation may begin with feeling torn between two choices or realities. You may wonder if you have what it takes to get through this. You do. As you discover your strength to be patient with the process, rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether, emerging as a wiser, more powerful you. You will have gained a positive outcome from what was once considered to be a negative situation. When the fourth ray of harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You will need to keep grounding yourself and being moderate, rather than all or nothing in your life choices. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. The challenge and the gift with the fourth ray of harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty it engenders. Music takes on a whole new emotional depth. The beauty or chaos in your environments, even the colors you wear, has more of an impact on you than usual. You can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colors, and so on that feels good for you. All right? So, guys, that was beautiful, right? You let me know how that is resonating with you. If you guys would like to book me for a twin flame reading, that information is below in the description box. All right, so for Divine Masculine in the Starseed Oracle, we have Star Bathing, Light Body Crystal Grid, Transmission Activation. Light Body Crystal Grid, Transmission Activation. So your Divine Masculines are being activated. They are being, given their light codes, their downloads. They are going through their ascension process, their awakenings, their dark night of the soul. And some of them may be really good with working with the grid. So think of sacred geometry, and you can share this with your divine counterpart whenever you guys are in union, okay? For Divine Feminine, the first card out, Karmic Relationships. So it says, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So again, all of this is happening for you, not to you. You will rise, you will vibrate high. And right now we're going through a huge karmic clearing. So don't fight it, just allow it to be released and you will see. Remember, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is going to work out exactly the way it was meant to, all right? Just trust the process. For Divine Feminine, jump in. Andromeda energy, adventure, say yes to change. Your cards are your cards. Just say yes to the change. Just surrender. Tonight when you go to bed and before you sleep, pray, I surrender it all, Spirit. Help me get through this. Help me align my life the way that I'm destined to align it. And just go, all right? The overall energy called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So this is for both of us as a collective, divine feminine, divine masculine, whether you're a light worker, star seed, indigo, earth angel, however you resonate, you're being called to step up. How are you going to lead? Okay? So that is the messages that I have for you guys. I know I haven't posted a collective reading in a while, but today I'm able to take the time out to post, and I really feel that the energies within the collective has been very heavy and strong as of late. You may have been seeing your divine counterparts in your visions or in your sleep during 5D state. Check out the website for the twin flame crystals, for the air of abundance, for the moon manifestation, for the chakra alignment, for whatever you need, even the herbal teas. I have a lot of my clients ordering those as well to help you on your spiritual journey. Check out the Etsy shop, Chrissy Crystal Indigo, or the website www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, and I'll have your orders out to you and on the way, all right? So sending you guys lots of love and light. I will talk to you guys soon, and I will be updating you on some changes that will be coming in the near future, all right? So love and light, guys. Take care.